Hey guys, what's up? It's Akshay, and today I'm going to give you some tips on how to be a sub 20. So just be patient and watch the entire video. If you're wondering, I average around 12 to 13 seconds, and I use CFOP method, and that is a must. You need to know the CFOP method and buy a good cube, like not the best cube like the GAN or the wall. You can just have any budget 3x3, which is good. You can watch a couple of reviews on YouTube. So yeah, with that said, just start the video. Look ahead. Lots of people just can't look ahead. They pause many times in their soul, and look ahead is tough, but it comes with practice. If you really want to improve your times, I have a great suggestion. Do slow solves. And slow solving doesn't mean just turning slowly, it means turning slowly such that you can look ahead and never pause in your solve. Do 100 look ahead solves every day for 3 to 4 weeks. This will really make you frustrated, but I guarantee you that this will drastically cut down your times. If I had to do a look ahead solve, it would look something like what I'm playing at the background right now. Your speed could be slower or even faster, but remember, no pauses. And if you pause, it means that you have to turn even more slower. And personally, when I did this, my average changed from 17-18 to 13-14 seconds, which is really good. And it will really cut down your time drastically. And this is my most favorite tip for improving, which is look ahead. Inspection time. I see a lot of people start their solves even before the 8 seconds warning. For sub 20, you need to at least plan all the 4 cross pieces, and you should be able to do them blindfolded in 10 moves or less. I see a lot of people scared about the inspection time, and they get distracted towards the inspection time rather than focusing on the cube. And what happens? They end up thinking nothing about the cube, and they just start the solve mindlessly, and then they lock up or whatever, they just pause in the solve so many times. So take as much as time you want for inspection and inspect the cube properly so that you can at least find all the 4 cross pieces if you want to achieve sub 20. And please, if that is a problem, just remove the inspection time, because the 8 seconds warning, 12 seconds warning makes people really scared. So just remove the inspection time and just take as much as for inspection, and then solve the cube. It will really help you so much. Do this at least until you hit the sub 20 margin. So no better algorithms. Now I want for sub 20, I want you to learn all the 21 PL algorithms, and also not OLs are not necessary for sub 20, but at least learn all the 21 PLs. Like, you can get sub 20 without them also, but it's gonna be really difficult for you. And please, for FTL or for PL or any algorithm, just learn the ones which are faster to execute, not the ones which are easier to remember. So by keeping that in mind, and I see a lot of people use really horrible algorithms for F12. Like, they use a really inefficient algorithms. Like, at least, like, don't need to learn all the complex algorithms, but at least you need to know some basic algorithms like this one. Like, you just do a triple sexy here and you insert that pair, so it goes like this. And some more ones, like, hold on, yeah, some more ones like these, where the pieces face and the white color is facing on the right, and these were the same color, and you need to insert it at back slot. You just do break it up and insert it at the back slot. So you're gonna learn all these algorithms which are like the most basic ones, at least, because for SQL, if you use really horrible algorithms, you're gonna end up doing really doing a lot of moves and wasting a lot of moves. Now for this thing, most of the people, what they do, they just break it up like this, pair them up, and stuff, which is really takes a lot of moves. So this is a lot faster. You just see, just 6 to 7 moves. So Remember that. No better algorithms. Unnecessary moves. I see a lot of people waste their lot of moves, and like during each step of the FQL or each step of OL and PL or 2 or whatever is that, they just do a U prime, and do you know why? Like that is just a problem I see in a lot of people. Like in FQL you do a U prime, for example. You solve the cross. Now you do a U prime to check what is there. That is just a lot of waste of moves. And doing UU prime in OLPL, I really hate that. Like for example, there is a OL, you just solve the OL, and then when you come to the PL, just do a lot of UU primes. And for example, like you see this F2L, like after just completing the OL, I see a lot of people just immediately doing a U, and here once like most of the people would do like do a U, then they realize, oh my god, that's an AB prom, so they'll do a U prime again. Like doing a U prime, that is waste of time and waste of moves also. So you just let it be and then just recognize the case. Okay, this is an AP prom, and solve it. You don't need to waste your rotations. I mean moves. Yeah. So moves is another thing, but also you need to prevent rotations. Like I see most of the people in F2L, they find a piece, and for finding its pair they just turn 360 degrees all around the cube. You can just look around like this, or like it actually comes to look ahead. You need to look ahead properly so that you don't need to rotate the cube. And rotations are fine, but you have to rotate the cube only if you know why you're rotating. Like for example, like here, you're rotating to insert this pair at the back. So rotation at that point is fine when you know why you're rotating. But if you don't know why you're rotating, or why you're doing a U move or whatever move is that, just don't turn or just don't rotate if you don't know what you're doing. Fingertricks play a really major role in the solving of the cube, because if you just throughout solve the cube with your wrist or with all the fingers like that, and then even though your arms are good or you have a good look ahead, you won't be fast enough. So you should know at least the fingertricks like R prime, U prime. Like this finger trick is really helpful for improving your fingertricks. You need to know all the fingertricks for all the PLLs and all the F2L algorithms you use. The M slice. So most of the fingertricks are like R goes like this, and R prime like this, U and U prime, L prime, D prime. So you need to do D with your ring finger, and both the ring fingers, D prime, and F prime. There's B prime and B, and there M slices. You just do with your ring finger or middle finger. Yeah, this thing comes with practice, so you need to practice on that. So if I had to do the Algor H prom, it would look something like this, and the T prom will go like this. So these are the basic finger tricks you need to know. So if you don't know the finger tricks, then it will be a really tough time for you in solving the cube. So thanks for watching my video. I hope this video will help you getting sub 20, and like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.